Welcome back, everybody. My name is Will.
And I'm Steven.
We are excited to bring to you the next round of our Legacy of the North Top 32 Invitational. We started Top 8 just a moments ago of our 5-round event. We had, I'd say, a good diversity of decks come into this, right, Steven?
Oh, yeah.
And we have a great match. I think all the players finished somewhat early, too, right? Mm-hmm. Our Oops players are all gone. 2 of them that made it into the Top 8, they're gone. So might be a bit longer of games ahead of us. Who are the players that we're seeing next year, Steven?
Yeah, so it's going to be Lyle versus Ethan. I believe it's Dragon Stompy versus Blue-Red Delver.
Should be
or Blue-Red Tempo, because there's no Delver in these Delver lists anymore.
The Delverless Delvers. I remember when that started becoming a thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Oh, yeah. I think we should probably call this like Blue-Red the Steel Cutter.
Blue-red steel cutter. I think that's a good one, right? You know, both decks that made top 8, right? These blue-red steel cutter decks. Running the card when it's able to get going, man, does it do work. It was able to produce blockers for an unkillable Barrogoyf last round, let's be honest here. But then when both of the decks actually played each other in a mirror match just off-stream, it was really who landed steel cutter first, and they kind of just won, it seemed like it. So it'll be interesting to see this next game.
Yeah, and Lyle's his deck list is different than Boston's. I mean, he's running one less Urza's Bauble, and he has two preordains. You know, so he really wants to filter like after the steel cut resolves. You know, that it gives him more velocity. Yeah,
and we were even talking about too how that might be a bit better, right? You know, I haven't played the deck myself personally, right? But being able to kind of filter, choose what you're going to do, right, as your second spell, preordain, draw into that, right? Maybe that's the way, right? We'll see as the decks are being able to be fleshed out more, right? What are builders really kind of going towards? Are they playing the 2 Urza's Baubles and the 4 Mistress Baubles, right? Trying to hit that Delirium for the DRCs? Or are they kind of going down this preordain line as well? They have to have, I guess, some type of suite with artifacts, right? But it'll be interesting to see what kind of list is optimal that they land on eventually.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, the steel cutters just came out, right? So
yeah, what a week ago?
Yeah, so
2 weeks ago.
A lot of time to experiment.
I don't know how many other cards have we seen from Dragon Storm new deck set that have come out. I think
the bargain, right?
The bargain. We saw that on stream.
I believe the bug control that's in top 8 is they're running some.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Man, that card. Just 3 mana.
or more.
Or more. 3
more
mana.
If you're missing your colors.
Yeah, exactly. Or more if you're missing it, right?
Yeah.
So should be a good little piece that we have here, right? We'll pull up both little lists, be able to talk about it. We're out of quarters. We're in the semifinals right now. It sounds like both players are all the players are playing it out. They're playing for a trophy as well. All the players have been playing for points throughout the season, throughout Southern Ontario, even in parts of the States, right? Big tournaments. Yeah. They play for these points, and then eventually they get invited to the Invitational, where they get to play for the King or Queen of the North.
Yeah, and the winner gets, I believe, like free entry into weeklies for some of the stores that participate.
Throughout the rest of the next season, right?
Yeah, for the next 3 months.
Which
so that's
pretty
the perk.
Sweet.
That's a pretty sweet perk, yeah, if you go to a lot of weeklies.
Yeah, with Legacy being however much it is, right, at each store, right?
I believe there's a weekly for every day.
Wow.
Every day of a week.
Yeah. I remember when I was like traveling more for Legacy and even Modern, right? I think I was like playing like 4 days a week almost, right, of Legacy or Modern here, there, right, all throughout. You know, the GTA area, driving to Face if it was. Yeah, there's always somewhere to play, right? You know, we're pretty fortunate being able to have so many stores and opportunities to play. So it's great to see Legacy where it is and where it's at now.
All right. So, Lyle's just sculpting his hand.
Ethan, a slow start, more or less. Just being...
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's good for him. As okay. Maybe not as good as anymore. But, there's no threat on Lyle's side. So...
doesn't have to worry about too much.
Yeah, exactly. He can still take some time to develop, but hopefully he'll have a soul land into something good.
Was Ethan on the play here as well?
Looks like he wasn't, because turn 1 was land bobble, and then turn 2
in
was
the wasteland.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Going to be getting rid of this. Doesn't want that on 1. That's going to shut down a ton of Lyle's deck if that sticks.
But I think that's okay, because now Lyle's back on 1 land, and next turn Ethan should be doing something good. But I think that's
a city. Ooh. Okay.
If it's a city, then he's gonna stone rain himself to try to cast a spell.
yeah, it might be a bit harder. And I think that's a Pyrogoyf in his hand too. Not going to be able to cast that here.
Yeah,
right
this
now.
is the disadvantage for the Dragon Stompy decks, where if you run 4 City of Traders, sometimes you get hands with like just cities, and then the rest of your hand is like, that doesn't make, it only makes 1 mana, and then so you're just kind of, you're
Out of luck here.
Yeah, you're kind of like wastelanding yourself, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you got to do what you got to do to power out those 3 drops or 4 drops when you're still on turn 1, turn 2.
And it looks like another Chalice on 1 here.
Trying to play around days.
Yeah, playing around days,
But,
and
force.
Lyle does have it.
Gotta
He
be
does have
force
force.
pitch days.
You
Actually,
think so?
You probably want to force pitch something else. Because now you know that if Ethan plays another land, he's going to go down on mana, and so the days will be more effective in the future if this happens.
Yeah, if he's able to get that out. And I don't think he drew another blue card. He just drew another cutter, it looks like
and
it.
a couple lands, yeah. That's the thing, trying to be greedy with the brainstorm. You want to try to find like other cards to pitch to force a will, but sometimes you just
don't.
You just don't, right? And then the thing is that all of your cards are good. So even if you do find blue cards, you're going to be like, what other blue cards do I want to pitch?
Yeah.
Right? So sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and be like,
This is where I'm at. This is what I got to do.
Yeah.
And Lyle being able to hit these land drops, though, too, which is going to be
Well,
important.
he brainstorm locked, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you had to...
Oh, yeah, we do have to... Ethan... No, I think it's fine. I think he was trying to say that they needed to be swapped, but I'm not sure. Within it. So just going to be fetching and putting out the cutter? Oh, okay. Maybe within that.
Okay.
We'll try to figure it out. We just had our judge just drop by and give us some nonverbal cues, and honestly, I'm not quite sure what it may have been, but 3 mana, Fable.
Okay. Seems fair.
Oh, so that's probably what he needs. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we have Fable coming down. What's the scariest part about Fable? What chapter are you most scared of?
I think the last one is the most killer. The ability to copy things.
Oh,
right?
Look at him playing himself.
And there we go. The steel cut. Wow, he has 2 steel cutters. That is.
Wow.
This is
gonna get out of hand.
Yeah, this is gonna get out of hand real fast. And I believe we saw this at the end of round 2, or end of round 1. Like when we saw these guys in feature, like this exact same thing happened.
Yeah.
Right, and it was just super hard to stop. So now he's got a. I mean, I don't think they have main deck artifact removal, right?
No, I'm looking here. It doesn't look like.
Yeah, so you just gotta.
Not at all.
You just gotta cast. See, that's a problem.
One ring, and just hope you survive. Broadside.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't even do it because you can sacrifice your Chromox to get rid of a monk, but that feels really bad.
Yeah, that isn't the plan you're going to want to go down, or the route you were going to want to go down either.
Yeah.
And
and this
the Fury.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is the thing about this card though too, right? Like Lyle can just reproduce these monks, right?
Yep.
And be able
2 more
to
spells,
continue with them.
2 more spells, and he's back.
Is that a third in his hand?
I believe. I think so. I don't know what the alt art is, but it might be another one. But then right now he's going to wasteland him, and then he won't be able to cast spells.
Oh my goodness! Well, he's got 1 red mana.
Yeah.
And passes
but I mean, Ethan has him at 9 somehow.
Yeah. Oh, he drew another city.
Yeah, I don't know how he has him at 9.
Yeah,
but there's a.
How? What has he been doing? He been attacking him? Someone in chat, tell us how is he at 9 here?
Yeah.
Another Fable. Wow. Okay, that's a nice little piece.
Not sure what he attacked him with.
Lyle, it's felt like the entire game he's been doing okay here, and having both of the cutters a nice little. Okay, it's an Unholy Heat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to kill that before it's able to go to combat. And throw something potentially, too. Throw him even in a lower life.
But I mean, this, okay, so the...
Oh, wow.
The Flip Fable is now lost Summoning Sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
so now lost Summoning Sickness, so now you can copy the token and get him for 4.
Yeah.
Right, and make 2 treasure, which is really good because
he has a 1 ring
mana.
as well, too, right? Even has a 1 ring in his hand. He's going to be able to push damage here.
Yep.
Copy,
make 2 treasures.
Aren't these tokens as well? Like the foil ones, like a lot of money.
Yes.
It's like something crazy, right?
Yeah.
I remember, I think I have one, and I think I scuffed the edge so badly, too. I didn't sleeve it, it was just that in a pile of cards.
Well, just thought it was a token, right? Whatever.
Yeah, like, like all other tokens, more or less, in my eyes. But
Yeah.
here we go. One ring, nothing to do.
Mm.
That's going to be a nice little refilling of hand. The One
Yeah.
Ring, as we've known,
Wow, his life total just.
he's
I don't-
dead. What happened to this game?
Huh.
Oh, Lyle has the new Secret Layer Murktide I just saw there.
Oh, okay.
Picked up one myself. Was playing it in my Canlander deck. Not that it's any good. Fling Fury at him. Maybe that was it. Did he fling
Did
Fury?
he? Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
No, but-
someone in chat said that.
Oh, okay.
I believe it. Chat's always right.
Okay.
Chat's always right. You guys type something?
Because I
I'll believe it.
thought the attack he was able to. Yeah, I thought he was able to kill the. Sorry, I thought he didn't attack with the
Broadside?
With the broadside. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
looking at sideboards here, we're going to take a look at Lyle's, somewhat similar. We were mentioning to Boston, so he was in the round before us. We'll take a look at what we have in the side.
Yeah, probably just the Hydroblast and the Force Negations, because I mean they don't stop the creatures, but they stop like the the Trinospheres, the Blood Moons, pretty much anything else. And those really matter.
Yep.
And maybe the Price of Progress, because I mean it's mainly non-basics. If he deals enough damage before, to Ethan before, if he has higher life total, then he can Price of Progress. Obviously, he also doesn't run not a lot of basics himself, but so they both he's going to take damage along with his opponent. But if he's at a higher life total, then it should should be okay.
Yeah, I should be able to help him out
Yeah.
in the end, right?
But I think
race.
you just want something to interact with, so you don't. I'm not sure. I think that's the last card you want to sideboard in.
Yeah, the Hydroblast, definitely the Force Negation, especially if, Lyle being on the draw, if there's some type of explosive.
Yeah, and the Braid and
Sorry,
Consign.
he's on the play this time, I should say.
And the Braid and Consign is fine too. So because the Braid is just another removal spell, and
Yeah, killed
and
Bombardier.
and it does run a lot. The Dragon Stompy does have a lot of artifacts, as we saw last game, right?
Yeah, if you get rid of
So-
that Chromox, right? Like the potential of
exactly.
not having
And-
colored mana.
Yeah, and Consign counters the Ring, right? It counters a lot of artifacts for Red Stompy. So yeah, I could see these cards coming in. So it's
Yeah.
probably just like a Braid, Consign, Force, and Hydroblasts. Maybe not the Hydroblast because the opponent does have Chalice.
That is true. And if that's able to be stuck, you're even stuck with more one-drops too. And,
Yeah.
and looking at, we only have a paper copy of Ethan's list here. He has Ashen Riders, 100%. What do you think?
No.
Why are you
no.
laughing? No, I'm just kidding.
No, but I would probably
The Voids, Trinospheres.
on the play I would bring in the Trinospheres. On the draw I would not. And then
There's
and
Menace
that's
of the
it.
Moon.
Oh, and a
Dismember?
Dismember. That's it.
I
Yeah.
think Lyle's only running one basic island. Is he? Yeah,
Yeah,
one basic island. All the rest are.
Yeah, but I don't want Mages of the Moon because he just lightning bolts it.
Yeah, and it's gone.
Yeah. So you just like 3 for 1 yourself.
Oh
or
wow!
something.
And exactly what you were talking about of getting the Chalice on one. A lot of this deck is now going to be shut down here.
Yep.
Is he going to be able to have something to deal with it eventually?
Oh, and there's the Wasteland. Try to land screw Ethan. So he could try that plan.
Yeah,
Right.
slow it down a bit here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
putting
and
out Cutter.
And so what Lyle can do right now is just to run spells out, even though it gets countered by the Chalice, just to make dudes.
Yeah, make them have prowess, right? Because
Yeah.
it's on the cast. None of them entering.
Yeah, and he does have Brainstorm and Daze, so it is in a Wasteland. So he does. Oh, okay. There
Okay.
you go. So the Daze is going to be effective now.
Yeah, 2 mana. Is he going to try for a 4-drop here?
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
just
unless it's 3-drop.
broadside?
Oh, okay.
This card is so good.
Yeah.
This card, haste, menace.
Yeah. Haste,
Boast.
Menace, and then the ability is insane.
The
But
ability
I
to just
don't
eat things.
even know if you want to fling the Chromox. 'Cause
No.
it's so important.
Not yet, right? Like
Yeah.
you're just attacking in, right? Getting that damage,
Yeah.
and then gonna be worried about that afterwards. And it looks like another Cutter potential after.
Well, I mean, he could next turn he could do Cutter Daze, right? He could Daze his own Cutter and then make a 1/1. I don't know how good that'll be, but I mean
Options.
with the Chalice and one that resolved,
There we
like
go.
there's so he
Yeah,
just
exactly. Make 2 guys.
yeah.
Ethan's like, yep, sounds good to me, I guess.
Well, I mean it's 2/2s with haste.
Yeah.
So I mean it's
Getting in.
it's still really good.
So he's gonna.
Yeah. I mean I think this is the best that Ooh, this is actually pretty good. Next turn, I think the turn after this, he can go.
Wait, how did he
can
get
go
this
bobble
through?
and brainstorm.
How did he get this through, though?
Oh, I guess he forgot. I guess they both forgot each other's triggers. Uh-oh, that's not good.
What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wouldn't they both get GRVs for that?
I don't know, but maybe you want to get. Well, I mean, we should get a judge involved, but I mean, it's on both players too.
Yeah, unless they
It's on both
both.
players
Yeah,
too.
both players to
Because
acknowledge that.
no, well, I mean, it's Ethan's.
Yeah.
It's Ethan's trigger, so he could forget it. Technically, forget it.
Yeah.
Because it's because Lau can still play spells into it.
Yeah.
Right, but then if his opponent says resolves, then it resolves.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, that's
Okay, it could have been that, right? So
yeah.
maybe letting go through that feels pretty tough, I have to say.
Yeah, I think it might have been because he saw the second artifact come down and he saw the one mana spell come down and just got kind of demoralized.
Yeah, it's like,
and just
okay.
never resolved and was kind of bummed. That's
Yeah.
probably what happened. But I mean,
Yeah.
regardless, sure, he wasn't supposed to draw another card and shuffle his library, but I mean, he was always still going to be attacked for 6, or for 5, right?
Yeah, which is a huge amount, and kind of exactly what you were talking about earlier, right? 2 spells, casting into it, counter or not,
Yeah.
as we've seen, is going to be have a huge effect. And does draw a Blood Moon. He does have.
I mean, the Blood Moon doesn't really
Fury.
matter. The Blood Moon doesn't really matter right now.
You wouldn't print this Blood Moon, I think.
Oh, he's dazing.
Dazing man?
Okay.
Okay, that.
Oh, because he has another daze, so he wants to make more
Oh
guys.
my goodness.
He wants to try and make more guys.
Yeah, and the potential for dazing, right?
Yeah, and he's realizing that the Bombardier doesn't really have a lot of things to sacrifice.
Yeah.
So,
Fury.
and then he can sacrifice. This is how he got the damage last turn.
Yeah.
And now he can pay. And then he's making more guys right now.
So they have plus. What are they? +3?
No, those 2 will die. Well, I mean, I don't know how the targeting is going to, because he hasn't chosen targets yet, right? Everything's still on the stack. So the daze is resolved, right? And then so he's going to pay. He's going to pay for daze, and then now he gets to choose targets.
Yeah, and there's 4 damage getting spread
Yeah.
everywhere. So on cast, so those 2/2s, those are 3/3s. And then you can yeet this guy as well somewhere, right?
Yeah, so he's paid for days, and then now he has to figure out how to assign damage. I mean, probably the best thing is get rid of the there's no delirium yet, right? It doesn't look like there's delirium on Lyle's side. So
I think it's just instant sorcery.
yeah, so you probably would just want to get rid of the
Creature.
DRC and then the two tokens.
Yeah.
And then fling the rest at Lyle's face.
You think
It's
the
gonna
6
die
out of
anyways.
space? Or
Well, I mean it's gonna die anyways because
That's
he
fair, yeah.
evoked, right? And then
or do you
boast
kill
is
one
still,
more of the tokens?
I don't.
2, so 2/2, kill DRC, kill other token. Yeah, it feels pretty rough though, just killing the tokens. That's the thing.
I mean, right now you have to kill some tokens, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And then
okay.
yeah,
sure.
exactly what you're saying.
Because
You're
I mean,
saving
I
it
guess
as dice.
right now, because he's doing it this way because he can't. Lau doesn't have the ability to equip.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he wants to equip, he has to spend his entire turn to equip onto one of them, and then so he'll be taking 3. No, he'll be taking 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll be taking 4 damage,
Yeah.
and then next turn, hopefully, he'll have something good to fling to the bombardiers. But this is yeah.
Yeah, wit, definitely chalice checking is a fair play. Absolutely.
Oh, and he played the island, so he can't even equip. I thought he had a bulk, right? He had bulk.
He does have Volk, his one of basic.
Yeah.
Maybe he's worried about something or trying to foretell.
Okay.
Kind of.
Maybe he's trying to double. Oh, I mean, now he can double block, right?
Yeah, he can double block.
But double blocking with the Childs in play seems not the greatest.
Yeah, in part 2, he could always fling, right, and
Yeah.
just kill one of them.
Yeah, but again, Ethan doesn't have a lot of permanence doesn't have a lot of extra permanence to fling with. What he could do is he can play it like if that was a Chrome Mox, he could just play the Chrome Mox, not imprint anything, and then fling it.
Yeah, and that is one of the cards in Ethan's hands.
Yeah.
So might be a play that Ethan wants to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd go down that route. So he has another Chrome Mox and another Bombardier in hand for Ethan here. So
Yeah.
a lot tighter of a game than
I think right now,
Game 1.
Lyle is just trying to he's trying to draw into another 1 mana spell.
yeah, have
or,
that.
or
Have that.
just trying to draw into another spell, right? Yeah, see, like
Just throws it at him.
Yeah.
Did he throw everything? Lyle's a fun player. He's like, I'm going to throw all the pictures. Was he on the Pro Tour, or did he just make these of himself?
I think he made those himself.
Yeah.
But that is weird. Like trying to get rid of.
That seems a bit weird.
Yeah, to get rid of the Chromox that has stuff imprinted on it compared to like the Chromox that doesn't have stuff imprinted.
And it feels really bad too with the amount of lack thereof mana that Ethan has now
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Because there's a
That's a
Murktide.
Murktide.
So you can just even play the Murktide as a 3/3. No, it's gonna be a no, it's gonna be big.
Yeah, it's gonna be full size if he wants to go there, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be really big. So you just I'm not sure why he's not doing that. There's no Blood Moon in play, right?
No Blood Moon.
Okay.
Just holding out for
I'm not sure
who
what.
knows what. Maybe is playing around the Pyroblast potential.
But you have Chalice, so
yeah,
the blast won't do anything.
That doesn't. Well, maybe he's gonna check his self. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's so fixated on getting tokens that he's probably just forgetting
Wanting
about like, hey, Murktide's going to be a 5/5.
Yeah.
Let's rumble, or 4/6/6. Let's rumble.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right? Like I think he's forgotten about that.
Yeah. I don't need to wait. I can just go.
Yeah. Okay. And then so he's decided to do this now, right?
Okay, here we go.
So, you know what? He wants to do 2 spells a turn. So he's doing this, and then he's casting something into the Chalice.
Yeah, the
and
Pyro.
And then now he gets four attackers.
Yeah,
which is fine as well. But I mean, like, you could have attacked for 6 this turn.
Yeah, and he'd be
this turn,
6,
right?
and then 7, 8. Yeah, he could be almost dead here, really, within the other Esprit. Okay.
That was.
He equipped the equipment.
Oh,
okay. An interesting little play. I didn't see that line.
Okay, sure. I mean, it would have been the same last turn. Because, I mean, if he cast it last turn, then he still attacked for 6 this turn.
Yeah, and he has 2 more bodies.
Yeah, and he hasn't. So, I mean, I think he's going for the kill next turn, but there's multiple ways to kill there.
Yeah, he's dead here. So Ethan losing game 2, Lyle taking it there. Play draw feels like it matters a lot in this matchup here, right?
Oh, yeah,
like,
for sure.
Ethan being able to get the Chalice down, even on the draw, it felt good, but, I'm not going to say that Ponder was it. Chalice checking was one. So nice little game 2 by Lyle, I have to say, taking that. Good work on him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we saw the power of the equipment right there, right? Even there's Chalice resolved and, like, big whoop. you got 4 power of hasters right there, and then he was able to cast 2 spells when the Fury came in, and then it was like, well,
okay, sounds good, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, Ethan's I think Ethan's game 2, the start was kind of lackluster, right? He really didn't have any permanents to work with.
No,
didn't really
other than Chalice.
Yeah, didn't really have that many lands, so his Bombardiers was kind of subpar, right? So I mean, his hand was kind of lackluster. So I mean, hopefully we'll see something better in game 3. I mean, like, if I was him, I'd probably want to bring in the Trinspheres.
Yeah, that's going to shut down Lyle's deck so much.
Yeah, on the play, if he resolves the Trinisphere, like, Lyle pretty much can't play Magic.
Or it's going to be very slowly.
Until he makes 3 lands, right? Like,
or cast that Abrade that he has, the one of.
Which also needs 3 lands.
Yeah.
Right? so yeah, like, it's that. I think that's very important. And, what else?
Trying to think.
Yeah, the Disruptive Flute's not the greatest. Charmal doesn't really do
you bring
anything.
ley lines?
No.
No, it doesn't feel good enough.
Because, sure, like, if you land one, then it's fine. And
but the equipment just runs away with it all. That's the thing.
Yeah, and if you don't land one, and then you draw a ley line in the middle of a game, and you just want to.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man. That's it. That's
yeah, exactly.
That's
so
thing.
you can't have dead cards in this matchup, right? Like, every card matters, which is why, like, when you 2 for 1, especially when you Fury like a deck that, like Delver, where they have Ponders and Brainstorms, that feels really bad because you're 2 for 1ing yourself, and if you don't deal like the maximum amount of damage with that, or you don't close out the game soon, like, you're gonna get run over real fast, and we saw
it's
that.
Not gonna be ideal
right?
here.
We saw that in game 2.
Yeah. My goodness, game 3 in our semifinals. Is that correct, Steven? Yeah, semifinals at our Legacy of the North, as you can see back here, right? To Invitational. So 32 players came out here. One woke up quite late because something happened. Someone else's car got here. It's been 5 rounds, and then top 8 where we are right now. In the semifinals. So we've had some great decks. We've had even like a commentary swap out, which was nice to have. I don't feel as tired as we usually do, right? So it was fun having some, I think we had Ben on the cast earlier, right? Someone new stepped in, which was awesome, right? So it's been a great day. I think for everyone here, right, that is playing, that's been a part of it, has had such a great time. Thanks for everybody that's tuning in right now as well, from wherever you are, all walks of life, right, and wherever you are on our, in the great world that we live at. So getting into game 3, if you had to play money on one of our players here, who are you going to put money on? I want to put money on Lyle.
Yeah, probably Lyle. But I mean, like, if Ethan gets the opening hand where it's like, turn 1 Trinisphere.
He
I mean,
has the
I mean,
Trinisphere
the
there.
Trinisphere's there if it's turn
Doesn't
1 or
have
not,
it.
or if he has like a turn 1 Chalice and it resolves. I mean, a deck like Dragon Stompy, it really relies on opening hand, right?
Yeah.
And then if if Lyle's able to force a will him, his turn 1 plays, then like that's when Ethan has to start drawing it. Oh, and here we go.
He has it.
Or we go 3-ball.
Okay.
You have to force. It's force check.
Yep. Do you have the force check?
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom,
Oh
boom.
no.
Wait, what?
Oh, now he has
Maybe-
2 mana.
Wait.
Now he has 2 mana.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
I'm
I'm
a bit confused, I have to say.
yeah, and then
Did you just melt down
Lau's
here?
a meltdown, and so he can blow up a chrome. He can 2-for-1 him because he wasted 2 cards on a chrome box, right?
Yeah. You just do it here?
I don't know.
Or do you wait for... He's thinking about it, I think.
I mean, you can also play a threat, but okay, here we go. Oh, he had a force. He had a force.
He did?
He had a force and negation,
Oh, wow.
right?
Oh, yeah, he
on-
does have the force
Yeah,
negation.
yeah, he does have force and negation and a blue card. So he could have forced the Blood Moon, but he chose not to. So maybe he has the island in hand.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
not sure.
Ethan has a third...
Yes,
One
and
ring.
okay, and Ethan just can't. Oh,
So
okay.
this is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you wouldn't have played the Trinisphere. I mean, that's the entire reason to have it in your deck. But
Yeah. Ancient Tomb on top, so not bad. He's going to try to drop one of these...
no,
No,
mountain.
the mountain.
Drop the mountain.
Ay, 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 ay. Magic is hard.
Yeah.
This
is
just run away
this
with
is-
this.
Yeah, this is getting rough.
The red mana, because of the equipment, is going to really help here.
Yeah, I think what might have stopped Ethan from doing turn 1 Trinisphere is that he doesn't have to he didn't have extra lands in hand. So if he
that
did,
makes sense.
So if he did turn 1 Trinisphere, then
So you're
Oh.
saying about the Trinisphere?
yeah,
play?
if he did do it, and then Lyle wastes him on turn 1,
Yep.
then it's very hard for him to recover. But then
that makes
but
sense.
then in a situation like that, it just depends on who draws more lands, and in that case, I think Dragon Stompy's still good because Dragon Stompy still has a lot of plays a lot more lands than Blue Red Tempo.
Yeah. Someone asked in the chat about Lyle's deck list. We just posted that in the chat there for you. Lazy TCG did that for you, so it's in there. Playing another cutter here. It's going to be
Man, this the
second one.
Blood Moon is
Not really doing it here so far.
Yeah.
It's actually holding. Yes, it's stopping a little bit of what's in Lyle's hand, but not really much. Like Ethan has 3 rings,
Yeah.
and a what?
And all of his lands make 1 mana, and then
Oh my god.
yeah. This,
If he has a red card, he does have a.
and if Fury wouldn't really save him
Fury.
either, because Fury can only take out 2 tokens, and then Lyle can just equip another one and
Oh
smash.
yeah, because they're 2/2s with it equipped.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's kind of rare to see a red equipment that gives that adds to toughness, because usually the red
They
equipments,
don't.
it's
It's
all
usually
plus
just-
X plus O, right?
Yeah, and that's something I find quite good about this equipment. And the more we've seen it throughout the day, right? Lyle playing it here, right? The ability to give that extra toughness, matters, especially in this.
especially
please.
against Fury.
He does have a Simian Spirit Guide. I'm wondering if he's thinking, do I do the ring here?
I mean, I think you have to just to stave up on life and then draw an extra card, right?
Yeah.
And the next turn take 1, and then next turn take 1.
I thought he was casting it. I
and
was
draw
like, you're
2.
insane.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
He has the Force as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Lyle drew great, but
Yeah.
I mean, the entire thing was, if he had the Force, none of this would. If he had to turn 1 Trinisphere, none of this would have happened, right?
Yeah,
Or at
exactly.
least it would have turned out very, very differently.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Turn 1 Trinisphere would have been it.
I mean, it would have slowed the game down a lot, and we wouldn't have seen this. We wouldn't have seen him put monks out, because he could have never double
Done
spell
it. Yeah, no,
in
he
a
wouldn't
turn,
have.
right? So
And I don't think he had any way to get rid of the Trinisphere in the cards that we saw, right? Like, he did have a Ponder, but your 3-mana Ponder? Wow, that is a tough one, I have to say. Ethan, it just comes into one of those, your play patterns, right? What are you going to play first?
I think it's a knowledge check, where it's you have to recognize why you're bringing a certain card
Yeah.
and how important it is to the opponent,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because we saw that. I mean, I think Ethan was hoping that Lau had all blue cards.
Yeah.
So so when the Blood Room resolves, like he can't cast any spells, right? But then it ended up being like Lau had all red cards and red and colorless cards.
And it worked.
Yeah, but then if he prioritized the Trinisphere, like it would have been like Lau can't play Magic, right? So not playing Magic is better than hoping that your opponent is stuck on one color or the other.
Yeah, the hope compared to the understanding of what could actually happen right within it. So
yeah, but hopefully he'll learn from this. And,
yeah, take from it, right? Hear what we have to say, and or review the VOD himself, put us on mute, and take out his own popcorn and rewatch what he could have done, right? So either way, good job to both those players making it far. I think
I mean,
Ethan will still get a cut.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I don't want to knock. I'm not trying to knock him.
Oh yeah,
Ethan. I mean,
nor
he
am
made
I.
top 4, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he made a semi. So
yeah, that's amazing. And bringing the deck to where it is. So. Amazing job to him. Lyle going to the finals. Has Lyle ever made it to the finals?
Oh yeah,
before
yeah.
I feel like it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
he's always trying, like he tries out the different decks as well. Like I remember him making quite far with Enchantress.
Ooh,
At
that's
the previous
right.
Invitational. Yeah,
I
he was running
remember
Enchantress,
that.
and he went really far. Yeah, I'm not sure if he made the semis, but he made at least top 8.
Yeah, he definitely made top 8. I think we had it on too.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, so he's got a wide range.
Yeah, he plays a lot. I remember
Yeah.
he fully proxied. This is a proxy-friendly event as well, for all those who are wondering, right? Many of the Legacy of the North tournaments or events, weeklies, whatever it may be, except for a couple stores, I want to say, right? I want to say 2. Don't allow proxies, but I'm pretty sure like one deck he brought, almost like all 75 were proxies.
Yeah, that Enchantress deck, because he said he sold it all. Like, he had it before, but he sold it. And
Oh my
And
goodness.
he was like,
Put
I
it
think it's
together.
good right now, so I'll try it.
Yeah, that's
and it worked out for him.
Hey, if it works, I don't know. Do you think Enchantress would do okay nowadays?
Maybe. I mean,
It's a meta call. I feel like it again.
yeah. I mean, he was running the version where it's like where you had Rest in Peace and then Helm, right? So he was running like a combo kill.
Okay.
Yeah, not just like a stall game in there.
Yeah,
or anything.
hang out.
Yeah. But
I'm
I
a
mean,
hide here behind all my cards.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
But-
we're going to go into our backup match. We have Jund, which we saw earlier, Drake playing, a fun list. Young, if you were asking about lists, you should ask about this one, and then we can send it to you as well. Against Troy playing Sultai Tempo. I think you guys saw this one, right?
Yeah.
Before the top 8?
Yeah, so we saw Troy on round 5. Yes, we
Round
saw
5.
Yeah, round 5, and we saw Drake on round 3. Or
Last round.
I believe it was round 3. But yeah, it looks like Drake's been leveraging the power of Miri's Guile, and because his board position seems a lot better than Troy's at the moment.
Yeah, and seeing it looks like Drake's maybe up a game too. We'll get confirmation of that within a couple of moments here. But it'll be interesting to see. I only watched this one off to the side, right? A little bit of what Troy is playing. Beanstalk is in this, correct? Right?
Yeah.
Up the bean. It looks like
Yes.
probably tried. Maybe got it on turn 2, and then it looks like Abrupt Decay was played at some point too.
Yeah.
So respecting that card, and it's just such a good card up the Beanstalk.
No, I agree.
Is it
but,
Modern Horizons? No, it's not. Any good card. Is it Modern Horizons?
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's up to. I'm not sure what's in the Troy's hand, but he needs to deal with. He needs to start either deal with the Mirror's Guile or deal with the Grist soon, or else Drake's gonna run him over real fast.
Yeah, Miriam's Guile going to really filter what Drake wants to have at the beginning,
Yeah,
right? Of each of his turn.
I mean, it's a ponder every turn, right? Sure, like the first.
green.
Yeah, it's a ponder every turn, so it's like yeah. I mean, it's not as good as Library, but it's Library is a 2-drop and this is a 1-drop, right?
Being able to help out that much. Uro and who knows what else there. Drake's going to feel like he's going to kind of run away with this a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's still early on in the game too, right?
Did
Troy
Drake
still has lots of
Drake not
options.
plus? I'm not seeing an insect.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Huh? Maybe he forgot because the the resolution of Grist took a while, but
Perhaps 2.
oh, or
3.
maybe he didn't want to plus
Is that
because he wants the cards on top.
Oh, that's probably it.
Oh.
What do they say? 5-head play,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
5
5-head.
head. 5-head play there.
Yeah.
Must be.
Yeah, Mary's Guile.
Also an Enchantress? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You've seen this list before. I was talking to Drake a few days ago. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. He's been crushing with it today.
Yeah, he lost round 1 and then won out.
Yeah, and hasn't lost since. And, we were asking him after actually the last round. It's like, if you play Oops, what happens? He's like, I lose. And we're like, okay, sounds good. And we were even talking about, too,
Yeah.
Steven and I as well. And choke.
Not as good right now because, he only has 1 land tapped, but yeah.
The threat of everything else, right, of tapping your underground or even the trop.
Yeah. Now it's really hard to try to cast this Rakshasa.
Yeah, he's still going for it though.
Yeah, well, I mean it's force or bust, right?
Yeah, exactly. You gotta.
He's literally force or bust right now, which is.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, I think if it was, then he would have slammed it from his body language. But
his body language is not looking too great right now, I have to say, for
Yeah.
it. Let's hope. So we get a bit more magic here. But untapping 1 land is going to be pretty rough, I have to say.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think his hand's full of blue cards, but they don't. It looks like it's like a lot of ponders and stuff. So
I mean,
it's hard to see what their
You just
their
show
hands
him
are.
and say, yeah, I'm out. I guess you gotta try to play it out as much as you can here, though.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
and it's resolving.
Yep.
Okay, well-
looks like it's good.
Yeah, and that Uro is it's gonna be in the graveyard for a long time.
Yeah, you're gonna need 2 more
and,
lands
and
here.
here's the thing: like they might not even have that many lands, right?
I don't
Like
think so.
like actual mana producing lands, because a lot of it is fetch lands, and he is running a couple wastelands as well. So that's like more colorless lands that do.
How many
doesn't do much.
non-blue lands does he actually have? 1? Like islands? 2?
2.
And he has 1 of them out.
Yeah, and Mystic Sanctuary is also islands. So,
Yeah.
yeah, okay,
2, and 1 of them's out.
yeah.
So, and the Thoughtseize to further reduce his life total so he dies quicker.
I think you have to take Barrel Goyf here, or else like it's too much pressure on the life total.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to manage the other 2. Well, I mean, the other one is a Bowmaster, right? So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all of his islands are locked. So I mean, Brainstorm's not going to do much, but
Yeah, or the Ponder in his hand, but he could, I guess, get the other, like an island eventually.
yeah.
But it's still. Does he have anything to get rid of this choke? If he brought Force of Vigors in, then yes.
Is Witherbloom Command? Is it?
Is it enchantment or is it just artifact?
Oh no, it's mana value 2 or less. Okay, so it doesn't hit that.
So it has to be
So it's
Force
Deed,
of Vigor
Deed, and Force of Vigors. Huh?
if he brought them in.
Yes. He probably brought in Deed because he knows that Drake
All
is
the
a Jund
creatures,
deck, so it's
yeah.
all the permanents, right? You just want to blow all this up.
Yeah,
But-
and that's a turn 2 cycle, like 2 turns of a cycle probably
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah, and Drake probably didn't. Oh yeah. He's looking at Witherbloom Command right now.
he's
yeah.
asking.
Yeah.
He heard a.
No, it's open deck to this guy.
Yeah,
It's
open deck
list.
list. Yeah, he's probably like, "What is this card?"
Yeah.
Reading it, making sure. Yeah, not.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not
think you have
the
to worry.
biggest fan of this. I think people are playing it just because it's got a lot of different modes, right? And then you can try to get like 2-for-1s, but I mean, it feels so kind of mediocre.
Yeah, it feels cute in ways.
Like if the creature killing thing wasn't a -3, -1, if it was like a -2, -2, then
That'd be good.
yeah. Yeah, if it was -2, -2, it'd be a lot more acceptable. But
Someone borrowed my deck for Canlander and went 3-0, 6-0. You actually went 6-0. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Where's my credit? This guy's laughing at me, thinking I'm kidding. I'm kidding. See you later. See you. Oh my goodness. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That guy 0-3'd and dropped out of Legacy, so off he goes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, and there's another choke in case the first one gets wrecked. All right.
Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Drake just wants to push the lead and not overextend here.
Well, I mean, it's you probably just want to hold up cards and force Troy to just destroy as many things as destroy stuff, and then while he's tapped out, then play the other choke.
Yeah.
Right, because he has to do all that stuff probably at sorcery speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I mean, right now, even getting the deed out is tough because he needs to spend 3 mana to cast the deed.
Yeah.
And then his other islands that he played the deed with is also going to be tapped forever.
Yeah, and he only has two non-islands, right? So
Yeah.
like he has to draw one of them, right, or fetch
Yeah.
into it, and then another. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's just too far away with how much.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Troy's like, oh, I got you. Never mind. I'm just kidding here.
Yeah, usually when I play like against something like choke, I would just put all my islands like right beside the choke, so
That's
I don't
fair.
so I don't forget.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he's got the lands, right? He can cast stuff for one.
Yeah, once. You
Yeah,
can do it
for
once.
Yeah, you can do it once.
And then go from there.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking we're gonna have a Jund in the finals, maybe. That's
Uh,
what it's
well,
looking like.
I mean,
Hey, I don't want to jump to conclusions.
Yeah, but I
Right
mean,
now.
yeah, you should have seen how Troy came back in round 5,
Oh,
right?
yeah?
But yeah, it was pretty fun to watch. But yeah, so we shouldn't rule him out.
I'm not going to. I believe in Troy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're trying to figure out like whether the fatal push gets exiled with a void counter, and it doesn't because
It dies.
it dies first and then hits. But then if the destruction was damage based like lightning bolt, then the lightning bolt resolves, and then it would go in exile, and then the damage would check afterwards.
Oh, okay.
And then the void walker dies. So that's why like if it's damage based removal, then it goes underneath the void counter.
Huh. I did actually not know that part. Man, Magic, you just learn something new every day, and that's what's like great about life, great about Magic, right? I feel like every time I commentate, if it's either Steve or someone else, right? Like you guys just teach me new things, and hopefully you guys, and chat always teaches me something new or tells me something as well. So it's good to know that. I did not know that little piece. I knew a lot about. I remember there was a helm. Was it Dominic Harvey? No, it was Edgar. He helmed his opponent. That was really fun. We saw one time with a Dothy. That was a good time.
Yeah.
But different game, different day.
The Grist's going to town.
You can't blow him up yet.
Oh, okay.
Get
Yeah,
rid of
he
the
feels
other
like
choke.
he feels like he doesn't need it.
Yeah, it feels like kind of a win more. Like,
He's only attacking with one.
well,
One insect?
it's a 2/2, I guess.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Exalted.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
really much else. I guess he couldn't attack with the other one.
Yeah, and he just I mean,
Okay,
if he's willing to kill the first one, then he probably wants to kill the second one, right? So you force him to do it.
Yeah.
And that one needs to go with the void counter, but
Unless it's in response, but doubtful.
maybe it's in response, but we'll see.
What are you gonna get? An island? Oh no.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably better for him to do it in response.
So getting his second and his second and last non-island land for this game. I'm pretty sure, like we can triple check.
Does he have a forest? I don't. No, there's no forest.
No,
right?
no
Yeah,
forest.
No forest.
All the others are
Yeah, and
island-based.
there's wastelands.
Wastelands.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he does have the other removal. All right.
Yeah, I guess I should say there are wastelands, but
Yeah. Okay.
if it has a type.
Well,
Another one.
I mean, if he has a wasteland, then he can play the wasteland and then play deed and then untap,
Yeah.
right?
And be able to
then
do something.
be able to blow up like the board. So, yeah. So that's
That's his out.
That's a pretty good plan considering like Drake is, only dealing like 2 damage a turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. It's not the greatest.
Yeah, not
so.
too much pressure, and there's not too many creatures. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice to have.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Here comes the Bowmaster.
Bowmaster going to be able to ping him a bit, make a little bit of a body as well.
Yeah.
So that's going to increase the clock by probably double.
Yeah. And I don't know how many creatures Drake actually has in his graveyard, but the
2.
Grist can ultimate.
And ultimate is deal damage equal to the number of creatures.
Yeah. So if deed resolves, and deed doesn't hit Grist. Because it's not a creature in play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he deeds all this stuff away, then then
Ultimately,
yeah.
he could get ultimated.
yeah, exactly. He could be ultimated.
Yeah, and he's going to have a bit more damage. He's going to have the ping as well, right? Put him
Yeah.
down. It's going to
Ping.
be a 2/2,
And
right?
then, and then ping. So he's gonna get 2 pings, and then there's gonna be a 2/2,
And then
on Drake's turn he can attack with those guys.
yeah, and then have 6 damage for go to 2 if he wants ultimate now with Grist, which would be crazy. Let's be honest here, but probably not going to do that.
I mean, the ultimate won't kill him because ultimate's -5, right?
-5, yeah, it
And
wouldn't
he's-
kill
and he's at
Grist,
6,
and
and
then
he's
put
at
him
6.
to 2, right? So
Yeah, ultimate's -5.
So Troy, it's really deed or bust.
Yes.
I feel like it here.
Yeah.
Deed or bust. And
Well, I mean, it's still he's still gonna eat some damage from the Bowmasters. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and this choke is doing work.
This choke has choked him out of the game.
Yeah.
That Ponder not doing a lot here.
Yeah.
The other pieces as well, right?
Yeah, go Jun, man. Go Jun.
Go John. Honestly, like, I think we all got to cheer for it a little bit here, no matter where we stand on what decks we like. Seeing a Sultai tempo is nice, especially with the beans piece.
Yeah. Oh, wait, is that a merge cut in his hand? So he does have a cut.
He does?
I think he has a cut. Yeah, I think he has a murderous cut in his hand because
Okay,
I saw the watermark.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not out of it yet.
Yeah.
Cutting Bowmaster here. What do you cut?
You might even cut
The orc?
Cut the 2/2.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you cut the orc.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean,
You get a draw.
It's getting to a point where you just like attack with like everything because you have more insects than what the exalted trigger gives you, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I'm going to attack him with this one.
Okay.
Oh.
Here comes. Well, I mean, Murktide doesn't do much because he just sacrifices an insect and then blows up.
Oh, yeah.
blows up the Murktide. So, I mean, assuming that is a Murktide, right?
Yeah, that is a Murktide.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's one of the 13 arts they printed.
Yeah.
That's the etched foil upside down version.
The showcase one, right?
Yeah. Do you even bother making it bigger here,
I mean,
knowing it could just die?
yeah.
I don't know. That.
I mean, I
guess.
think you have to make it a certain size.
Yeah.
So Drake respects it,
That's fair.
right? And then is forced to kill it. But I think like Drake's gonna kill it regardless.
Yeah. He just pings it. He doesn't even ping
Well, no,
Troy.
because it's from the Troy drew a card from the beanstalk because the
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't just ping Troy himself, right? So
yeah.
with the damage, yeah, you just kill this Murktide and then attack with your little
Oh,
insects.
I think he even drew a red blast, so he's just gonna red blast it.
Oh,
He could red blast it if he
wait,
wants.
isn't he just dead?
Yeah.
7, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, ignobles a 0.
Yeah.
Well,
Attack
go
with-
to 1, untap your swamp.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no! Well,
Yeah, it's I mean,
this is a rough one.
that's what happens when you're under a choke, right? No.
Yeah.
No.
stop that.
No.
Yeah, that's the joke right there.
Yeah.
That's the joke. He tried.
Yeah.
I respect it. You know what?
Not-
Troy's
not
got to
in
do?
semi-final.
He has to force whatever it is. Go out on your own terms. Do it. Force yourself.
You're at 1, so okay. I guess he can.
He
he
can
can
do
cast
it.
with the Bloom Command, kill a Bowmaster, and
No.
drain for 2. And okay,
No,
we'll
he
concede.
doesn't cast Witherbloom. Oh, he doesn't have a blue card. So
No, he can cast with the Bloom. But he doesn't have force. He doesn't have a blue card for force. But I don't think that mattered.
See, I was thinking he just use force, counter his own spell, and lose the game from that.
Oh, sure.
That's
sure,
what I was
sure.
thinking, right?
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
out on
you
his
can do
own
that.
terms.
Yeah, you can do that.
Like, yeah, it's looking pretty rough. So Pernicious Deed or bust, and it was bust.
Bust.
Unfortunately. So amazing job for Drake there. Congratulations, making it to
Yeah.
the finals. I think he'll be ecstatic about that.
Oh, yeah.
He
Go
seemed
John.
he seemed pretty happy about the
Oops,
previous
losing.
round. Yeah, oops, losing, and then
Yeah,
going into what blue-black tempo. That's got to be. He's got to feel pretty good about.
blue-red, right?
Yeah, blue-red.
tempo?
Sorry, yeah, blue-red
Yeah,
tempo.
yeah.
He's got to be pretty happy about that. Like he played against Boston
Yes.
at the beginning of
It's-
top 8.
Yeah, it's pretty much going to be a mirror
Identical.
match, right? Almost a mirror match. So, yeah, it should
they'll be fun.
go in his favor because I think this Jun deck is very favored against Force of Will decks, right? Because they 2-for-1 themselves, and then you're always getting some sort of advantage yourself.
And if Baragoyf comes down,
Yeah.
good luck killing this thing.
Well, I mean, Lau does have 2 unholy leads.
Yes, he does. He's got 2.
He's got double. He's
Double
got
the
double.
offers.
Yeah.
Double the heats, right?
Double, yeah.
the heats.
Twice the amount that Boston had. So,
Yeah. Does he have any more Brazen Borrowers? I don't know.
I think there's only one.
yeah,
there's
so
only one.
that's really it. That's really it. And
Yeah.
sideboard-wise, he might have a bit more options, but we'll talk about that later when we get to that round. Amazing job in the semifinals. We'll be going to the finals probably pretty shortly. And, we've had a great day so far. Is there anything that sticks out of your mind as plays that you've enjoyed seeing or anything that's here?
Probably round 5 was one of the more exciting matchups. you know?
Yep.
Yeah, where it was Troy and so it was Bug Control versus the Now Do Breakfast.
Ooh,
Right?
yes, I did. I was watching that one on someone's phone
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the other area.
Yeah, so that was pretty interesting, especially game 2 when Troy landed the Leyline of the Void, and then we saw in Now Do Breakfast, I think Cody's 75 that he only had 1 out to it, and we weren't sure if he brought in the
Oh
Serenity.
my goodness! Yep.
Right, and so that was a really interesting match, right? Like it
That was
went
fun.
back and forth, and yeah, I mean due to some play errors, like Troy got it.
It
Yeah, Troy got
happens.
it. But I mean, it was a long day, right?
Yeah.
It was 5 hours of Magic for those guys. So
Yeah, how long have we been live for? It says 7 hours and 15 minutes. So if you've been with us for 7 hours and 15 minutes, kudos to you. We appreciate all of you.
Yeah.
And kudos to the staff here at Enter the Battlefield, right? Been here, helping out, serving the customers that have been coming. There's people that are doing kill teams. That's a Warhammer game. I was watching that. They were explaining that to me. That was awesome. We will be going to a short break, I think 7 minutes, and then we will be coming back to the finals. We have Lyle versus Drake. It'll be a fun one. Thank you very much, everybody. Stick around for our finals of Legacy of the North, Enter the Battlefield, our 32 Invitational. Thanks, everybody.